What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Adrien Broner in the in the news. I was gonna say in the building, but in the news. So we all saw and heard about his interview with Cam on Cam and Mace's show, and Cam had to remove him from the video. I'm gonna speak on all of that. First and foremost, let me just clarify what you're looking at is a post that Adrien Broner just made a few weeks ago. Man, I'm about to give my life to boxing for the next 3 to 5 years. If you with me, I love you. If not, F you, right? Adrien Broner, this has been a sad case with Adrien Broner. And, for the longest. And I even made an example because he's upset with people for not believing in him. But then he turn around and does stuff like this. What we saw on the interview with Cam and Mace was disgusting, creepy. I don't like, and at this point, I'm gonna be honest with you. What I'm about to say about in this video is gonna sound harsh. So if you're a yes man of Adrien Broner, you're gonna want to click off. All right, but I no longer feel sorry for Adrien Broner. How many times within the past 8 years, or 7 to 8 years, have we been saying Adrien Broner needs to get help? How many times has this man talked about on his social media, unaliving himself and all this type of stuff and saying he needs to get help? How many times have we seen him do foolish behavior, foolish things, like he just did on the show we just saw? How many times have we've seen this man say over and over and over, "Oh, I'm about to dedicate myself to boxing. I will become a 5-time world champion." How many times have we heard all of that? How many times have we said Adrien Broner needs to get help? At this point, I am no longer feeling sorry for Adrien Broner. Normally, I would say we need to come together and pray for this man. But unfortunately, Adrien Broner is at a place in time where he does not want the help that we want him to get. At this point, Adrien Broner is doing this to himself. What I saw on that video, bro, this dude is lusting after this woman. After Cameron told this man numerous of times that her boyfriend is even on set. Now, I'm gonna get on to everybody real quick. First of all, I saw people talking about her saying, "Oh, she was laughing, she liked it." Now, while I do feel like she could have handled it in a more professional way, I don't put the blame all on her. I mean, she could have been stern with him and said, "Okay, hey, listen, man, I have a man. I'm not, I'm happy with my man. We need to focus on this interview or whatever." But as a woman, bro, she was uncomfortable, bro. That caught her off guard. I can completely understand, like, she was uncomfortable, bro. That like what he was doing was catching her off guard, and she was trying to be, have the nice Stat was trying to have the nice personality that she has to go along with it. All right. So I don't blame her. I don't fault her. Now, as far as Cam goes, yeah, I like the way he handled it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The moment that Cam saw that Adrien Broner was drunk, he shouldn't even have let dude do the interview. I'm gonna be honest, because we've seen this before not too long ago, bro.
He's straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight. And whatever I got, he got. You want these draws?
So the only problem that I have with Cameron is that I feel like Cam should have, the moment they recognized that this man was drunk, he should have just told him, like, "Nah, you know what, bro? We not finna do it on interview, bro. We'll catch you on the next one, dog. You a little out your mind. We'll just catch you on the next time, bro." As soon as they recognize this man being drunk, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with them. They're content creators. They did that for content. Now they got what they wanted. So it's like that's the only issue I have with Cameron. But I do like how Cameron handled that situation, because that's what, as men, that's what we have to do with our women. We have to protect our women. Cameron warned him over and over and tried to change the subject over and over. And AB just continued to lust after this woman, which brings to my next conclusion. You guys remember back in like 2000, and I think it was like 2016, Adrien Broner had that case where he was groping that woman and he kept trying to say she was lying. Think about this. Look at how Adrien Broner was just acting now as a drunk man on live, not on live television, but on YouTube, on a live interview. Look how he was just lusting after Stat. Look how he was like, he couldn't, like, dog, you're not, like, bro, control yourself, dog. You act like you've never been around a beautiful woman before, bro. Control yourself, bro. What's wrong with you? That's not the way to do the stuff, bro. Like, The way he conducted himself, you can't tell me that that woman wasn't telling the truth, bro, about Adrien Broner touching on her inappropriately, bro. Look how he was lusting at this woman right here. That's sad and that's just pathetic, bro. At this point, bro, I don't feel bad for Adrien Broner because Adrien Broner is doing this to himself. We've seen Adrien Broner himself admit that he's an alcoholic and he needs to stop. But bro, guess what? Until the fact that you recognize it enough to acknowledge it, that means nothing without holding yourself accountable. If I sit there and if I'm sitting here and I'm constantly stealing from people, right? Just because I come out and say, yes, I'm a thief, I steal. Just because you're admitting it doesn't make it right until you hold yourself accountable and you're correcting behaviors, bro. Apologies or acknowledgement goes nothing without the work to change it, bro. So if you're gonna sit here and admit, just because you're admitting that you have all these faults, if you're not putting the work in to change it, bro, it means absolutely nothing. And for years, almost decades now, we've been hearing the same BS for Adrien Broner. Now you guys understand why Floyd Mayweather cut this man off. As Adrien Broner at one particular time was talking about unaliving himself, Floyd Mayweather flew him from Ohio to Las Vegas to train and to work. Floyd Mayweather cut that man off. Not because Floyd Mayweather is being a bad person, but because it's like, bro, if I'm trying to give you the game and I'm trying to help you out and you're constantly in these streets or doing stupid stuff, bro, and you're not taking heed to what I'm warning you about, bro, I'm not responsible for you. You a grown man, bro. You do that because I'm not finna waste my time on you when I can spend my time on fighters that are gonna listen to me or this, that, and the third. Adrien Broner does what Adrien Broner wants to do, and this is why he's in the situation he's in, and then wants people to turn around and feel bad for you, bro. I don't feel sorry for Adrien Broner. This dude just said he's finna dedicate the next 3 to 5 years to boxing and become a five-time world champion. Bro, does this behavior right here look like somebody that's dedicating themselves to boxing?
It's been a long day. I've been in the kitchen cooking all day. Now I'm eating. It's time to go to fucking sleep. It's been a long day. I've been in the kitchen cooking all day. Now I'm eating. It's time to go to fucking sleep.
Would you ever see Terrence Crawford doing something like this right here? Can you convince me that somebody who is dedicating themselves to boxing, can you convince me that they'll be doing something like this right here?
This nigga still got moves. This nigga still got moves. This nigga still got moves. Ooh, yeah. Foot on, stick it, ooh, hold on, ooh, yeah. Yeah. Hold on, yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on, yeah, yeah.
Accountability means absolutely nothing without change behavior, bro. And at this particular time, bro, I don't feel bad for Adrien Broner anymore. We all want Adrien Broner to get better, but the problem is we want it apparently more than he does, bro. He has to want it. He has to want this, bro. He's been saying for over a decade, well, about a decade now. 2016, that was the first time I ever heard him admitting that he was an alcoholic. That was after the Ashley Theophane fight. That was the first time I've ever heard Adrien Broner admit that he was an alcoholic and he needs to change it. He talking about he's gonna stop drinking. And guess what? He's still doing this stuff. Now, I don't know what he has going on in his life, but bro, at the end of the day, it all starts with you. The problems that you have in your life, it has to deal with you. Adrien Broner has 10 kids now by like 6 or 7 different women, bro. That starts with you. You inserted yourself into them and you may have had those babies, bro. That's stuff that you have to deal with, dog. But at the end of the day, do you want your kids? You are an embarrassment to your kids, dog. You're not even thinking about that, bro. Your last name, your kids, or I'm assuming all of them, if not all, most of them, carry the last name that you have, bro. What do you think that your behavior, you're representing them as their father, and their peers and classmates and teachers all are seeing this type of behavior online? How do you think that's affecting them? You don't think about that, do you? Your buffoonery and foolishness is a representation of your kids. Now, what do you think your kids have to go through in school, bro? You don't think about that, do you? You don't carry yourself as a king, bro. You don't carry yourself as a leader. You carry yourself as a person who only really sees his kids when their mother gives them permission, and don't really spend that much time with his kids. If I'm being 100, because if you had a connection with your kids the way you're supposed to as a father, bro, it's no way in the world you would carry yourself like that, because you know you are a representation of them. What you do affects them, bro. So and it's clear as day that you don't care, because you continue to do the dumb things that you do. You're in these nightclubs. Bro, if you're hurt, I understand that. Go see therapy. Go seek out counseling. It's ways to help and overcome that, bro. But at the very end of the day, bro, you have to want it more than us. We shouldn't want it more than you. And I don't care. At this point, I don't care anymore. But, bro, when I saw that video, bro, I was so disgusted, bro. Like, I'm sick of dude, bro. I'm sick of this man. I'm not finna make no excuses for him. I'm not finna get on here and have a sob story for this man, because it's people that are broke that have changed their lives, bro. Adrien Broner, you had millions at one particular time. You messed that up. You're responsible for what you did with your money, not nobody else. And you have the opportunity to make more money, bro, but you choose to waste your talent and time on stuff that's not beneficial to you. That's my take on it. I don't feel sorry for this man. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?